K. Harikumarji, President, the Cochin Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Sri P.M. Veeramani, Vice President, all distinguished dignitaries, member of chambers, colleagues from industries, invitees and all my dear friends. It gives me immense pleasure to virtually participate in the 165th Chamber Day function of the Cochin Chamber of Commerce and Industry. On this occasion, I thank the Cochin Chamber for inviting me for the India Forward talk, and I take this opportunity to compliment all the officials of the Cochin Chamber for their efforts and contribution towards the development of the state of Kerala. Kerala is called a God's own country. Kerala has unique specialities. Its beautiful rivers, hill stations, lagoons and beautiful nature makes Kerala one of the major tourist attractions. Kerala's Ayurveda and wellness attracts thousands of visitors not only from India but also from various countries. Theme of your annual meeting is appropriate when the nation is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav and stepping ahead towards New India. Our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has set a vision to make India a $5 trillion economy by 2025. To achieve this target, all states have to play a proactive role in contributing to the nation's overall GDP. When the states grow, then the nation grows. So it is very important for our growth to be inclusive. The government is supporting domestic manufacturing and encouraging localization of industrial needs. The various production-linked incentive schemes are functional to boost local manufacturing, and I am confident that this year, session of the Cochin Chamber will bring together a fruitful discussion on regional issues and trade and commerce. It will surely help to strengthen the socio-economic landscape in the state. Now we have to bring the concept of economic nationalism. Atmanirbhar Bharat is the big step in this direction. Friends, infrastructure development plays an important role in the economic growth of any country. Knowing this, our ministry has been working tirelessly to build infrastructure in a holistic and sustainable manner across the country. The road connectivity brings prosperity to the region by boosting economic activity and helping industrial development. The contribution can be improved with the right policies and emphasis on sustainable industrialization. The Indian government has launched Gati Shakti National Master Plan, which will help holistic and integrated development of infrastructure, generating immense employment opportunities in the country. Under Gati Shakti program, 860 nodes have been identified across the country pertaining to special economic zones and key industrial clusters like textile, pharma, medical and electronic manufacturing. Out of the total 860 nodes under Gati Shakti, around 800 nodes will be served by multi-lane national highways constructed under both the phase of Bharatmala Pariyojana. The government has allocated rupees 111 lakh crore under the National Infrastructure Pipeline, and the road sector will account for 18% of this capital expenditure over a period of 2019 to 2025. Under phase 1 of Bharatmala, we are constructing national highways of length of 34,800 km with a total capital cost of rupees 10.35 lakh crores. Phase 2 of Bharatmala of rupees 4 lakh crores will be rolled out soon, and we are developing 3 greenfield economic corridors, that is Mumbai to Kanyakumari, Tuticorin to Cochin, and Bangalore, Mysore, Mallappuram, having length of 881 kilometers at cost of rupees 86,320 crore in the state of Kerala. We are connecting all ports with at least 4-lane highway configuration in Kerala. The port connectivity projects having a total length of 113 kilometers with estimated cost of rupees 2,336 crore are under progress. Connecting north and south ends of the state through 6-lane National Highway 66 will significantly boost economy of Kerala. It will provide congestion-free and faster connectivity between commercial city of Kochi and capital city, Thiruvananthapuram. Ministry is focused to bring global standards for design, construction maintenance and operation of road, bridges and flyovers. This will not only bring down the cost but also make our infrastructure of world standard. It will develop a culture of quality and consciousness in the entire ecosystem of infrastructure development. All these infra developments would help sectors like tourism, IT, food processing, spices, rubber, Ayurveda, handlooms, apparels, coir, and traditional products. We all know that the Kerala is the hub of Indian coir industry, accounting for 61% of coconut production and over 85% of coir products. We are encouraging use of sustainable material in road construction works such as coir and plastic waste. Connectivity of Kazikode and Mallapuram district to Cochin port will boost the coconut and coir industry. This will increase exports from Kerala, which currently account for nearly 12% of Kerala's GDP. We need to find import substitutes. Our products should be cost-effective, indigenous, qualitative and eco-friendly. The coir, cashew, seafood, spices and rubber products are majorly exported from Kerala. We should focus on product designing, packaging, branding and digital marketing. We need to go for joint ventures for technology transfer and value addition. We should strongly encourage startups and small business entities. Sometimes bigger ideas come from ordinary people. This will pave the path for Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India initiatives at a larger scale. The government is committed to bringing the logistic cost below 10% of GDP. To bring efficiency in logistics, our ministry is developing 35 multimodal logistic parks (MMLP) across the country. This will help us make our exports more competitive, and I have already laid foundation for first MMLP at Jogigopa in Assam. These MMLPs will be equipped with the facilities like warehousing, container yards, cold storage, packaging and import-export clearances, and these logistics parks will also trigger the development of manufacturing clusters in adjacent rural and Tier 2 urban areas. In the state of Kerala, MMLP at Cochin is being planned, where state government support for sustainable land allotment is required. NHI is developing world-class wayside amenities at more than 600 locations along the national highways. Apart from basic facilities like good toilets, parking and restaurants, these wayside amenities will also have dormitories for truck drivers, EV charging facilities, convention centers, trauma centers and retail shops for promoting handicrafts and locally manufactured products. Some wayside amenities will also have helipads and drone landing facilities to deal with the medical emergency situation like road accidents and organ transplantation. We are also developing 29 emergency landing facilities for fighter planes on national highways. They are of strategic importance from defense perspective, and we are also working to improve last mile connectivity by developing ropeway, cable car, funicular rail system at hilly regions and congested urban areas and religious and tourist places at high altitude. Ministry has already sent SOPs to all state secretaries for the development of ropeways, cable car and funicular railway. We have received 24 proposals for the development of ropeway in the state of Kerala. All viable ropeway projects will be taken up, which will further boost tourism industry, and the optical fiber cables are being laid along all the national highways and expressways. This will boost internet connectivity in rural areas along highways. Our focus is on time-bound, qualitative, cost-effective and sustainable world-class highway infrastructure development in the country. The private investors can invest in the development of multimodal logistic parks, ropeways, wayside amenities and OFC infrastructure. The challenges of climate change are a reality. India has proactively taken a slew of measures for energy transition and net zero commitment. Towards green initiative, we are encouraging three tree transplantation, installation of solar panels, rainwater harvesting, and artificial groundwater recharge systems along the highways. The government issues a notice related to concessions under the vehicle scrapping policy to encourage vehicle owners towards discarding old vehicles. The old vehicles not only consume more fuel but also create more pollution. There is a need to establish a large number of vehicle scrapping units, automated vehicle fitness testing centers, and a scrap recycling industry in the country. Kerala has got a tremendous opportunity for that. I will request all members of the chambers to take the initiative for scrapping because that is going to develop the automobile industry in the country. The size of the automobile industry in the country is 6 lakhs 50,000 crore, out of which 3 lakh crore is the export. This is the industry which is giving the employment potential of 4.50 lakh crore to the country and giving maximum highest GST contribution to the state and central government. I request all of you, because of the ports, it can be easily available that you can import the old car from abroad and making recycling of it, and which is going to reduce the cost of the new car components by 30%. Because of the port, this can be a good advantage to the Kerala industries, and I feel that you can be seriously think on this line, which can create more employment potential and wealth in Kerala. We have developed single window system to provide ease of doing business and bring transparency in developing scrapping ecosystem. We are also encouraging setting up of driving training center at each district level, and we have huge requirement of skilled drivers in the country. We are specifically giving importance to alternative fuels and biofuels such as ethanol, methanol, bio-CNG, LNG, electric and green hydrogen. Kerala has 1800 km long highway network. It is insufficient and under severe traffic stress due to uneven land, frequent flood situations, higher forest cover and ecologically fragile western ghats. Kerala needs efficient and affordable connectivity across the state. On the lines of Nagpur city, broad gauge metro rail system can be an economically viable solution to improve the connectivity and decongest the traffic of roads in Kerala. Annually 2 lakh cars are being added on the road, and this is leading to heavy traffic density due to limited available terrain and road length, and this is also a major cause for vehicular pollution. In such case, electric vehicles will significantly reduce pollution compared to that from combustion engine vehicles. Kerala has highest vehicle density in the entire country. There are 445 vehicles per 1,000 population, and the national average is 18 vehicles per 1,000 population. The 90% of Kerala roads are single lane roads. Limited right of way and land acquisition are the major challenges in Kerala. It is very difficult to acquire the land for the road construction, and the cost sometimes coming to 50 crore rupees per kilometer. This shows that the Kerala roads are heavily congested, and we need to encourage uses of public transport in addition. If we integrate rail connectivity with the eco-friendly natural waterways and shift goods traffic to rail line, then this integrated approach would reduce vehicular traffic by 30 to 40% and bring down air pollution significantly. We have issued an advisory for flex fuel engine vehicles which can run on 100% petrol or 100% bioethanol. The flex fuel technology is already available in Brazil, Canada and USA. We are promoting use of alternative fuels in public transport, logistic construction and agriculture equipment. The green hydrogen is the fuel for the future. The green hydrogen will be a potential source of energy across the various sectors like fertilizers, cement, steel, mining and industries with high energy consumption. The research is also underway to extract hydrogen from seawater using electrolyzers powered by solar energy and windmill. Recently announced green hydrogen policy offers incentives to manufacturers of green hydrogen in the country. One more area where the Cochin chamber can work on is harnessing opportunities to contribute to the blue economy. The government is aiming to achieve rupees 100 billion blue economy through its deep ocean mission and ocean resources in the coming years. As per as one of research investment of 1 rupee in ocean activities would generate a return of 5 rupees. The mission could help in providing clean drinking water and exploring the avenue of desalination of water and extracting minerals from the ocean. I will request you, when I was a shipping minister, in the Cochin we have specially designed the special flying special boat which is for a trawler which is using for going up to the 100 nautical mile in the sea. The present boats, the fishermen boats, are going only up to 10 nautical mile. If the use of these boats, particularly trawlers, the cost is 1 crore 20 lakhs rupees, and by making society of the fishermen, if they can go up to 100 nautical mile, the production of fishing will be increased by 7 times, and it is going to create more export for the people. This is a very important issue. I request all the office bearers of the chamber to take special initiative for development of blue economy in the Kerala. Kerala has got 590 kilometers of long coastline, and it has one major port at Kochi, 4 intermediate ports at Thiruvananthapuram, Alappuzha, Kozhikode and Thalassery, an international port in Vizhinjam with 25 fishing harbors and breakwaters is also getting developed. I remember when there was a problem with this port, I taken a decision, and at that time the port was now developed. The central government, my ministry at that time, giving special grant for development of this port for Kerala government. And I am really happy, and I want to see the development of this port. This is one of the important port which can become a growth engine for Kerala. There is a huge opportunity for ocean and coastal tourism which will create jobs and bring economic growth to the region. We need to start passenger transport through island waterways by using Ro-Ro service, which will reduce travel time and cost. Now already in Ganga and Brahmaputra, 20 places there are already the Ro-Ro and Ro-Pack system is going on. It is already manufactured by Cochin Shipyard. Cochin Shipyard is one of the flagship company of our department, shipping. I remember Mr. Madhu was there as a MD. He doing excellent job, and now already the Cochin Shipyard is now recognized in the world. The people who are trained in the Cochin Shipyard, already many people got employment abroad, particularly in Dubai, Doha, Qatar, everywhere. So taking advantage of the Cochin Shipyard, it can be a great help for the chamber also, and it can create more employment potential and more industrial development in the Kerala. We should plan for amphibious seaplane services. All actually rules and regulations are finalized. The public-private investment should be encouraged in the sector. And according to me, image of the entity tells us about the credibility of the entity. Image and investment are two sides of the same coin. Image building is essential for organization, and today private investor will come to the state if it is capable to demonstrate its credibility on long-term projects. Image also communicates about our intent. The Cochin Chamber is doing an excellent job by building the positive image of Kerala state. The chamber can play a vital role in organizing interactions with the government and other concerned departments to highlight the challenges faced by the industry and possible solution for the same. I would like to take this opportunity to request you to share your ideas and suggestions to further boost economic growth in the country and ways to increase the private sector participation. I am confident that with cooperation, coordination and communication among all stakeholders, India will emerge as Atmanirbhar nation and top global economy in the years to come. With these few words, I would like to thank the President of the Cochin Chamber, Sri K. Harikumar, for inviting me to address the members of the Cochin Chamber on the India Forward Talk on the occasion of the 165th Chamber Day, and I wish you all the happy and healthy life ahead. I am very sorry. Actually, practically it was decided, I was personally decided to attend the function, but because of some problem, it was difficult me to come there. That's the reason that I am connect with you with the technology. I am very much sorry for that. When I will come to Cochin, I will definitely visit the chamber and discuss personally with all of you. I am once again giving my thanks to all of you and Namaskar, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for the eloquent lecture stressing on the issues, opportunities, and challenges specific to Kerala. With your permission, can I raise 4 questions which has already come in, sir?
No problem.
The first question is, would the Honorable Minister consider setting up hearts like Delhi Heart to showcase and offer food and handicrafts of the region along various national highways for the benefit of small artisans and local entrepreneurs?
You are absolutely correct. The National Highway Authority of India is developing wayside amenities at more than 600 locations along the national highways. These amenities will be available at every 40 to 50 kilometer distance. We have already made a provision for setting up of village art at these wayside amenities sites for promotion of local handicrafts and foods. Even in Kerala, on the roadside, we are also planned for that. But in Kerala, our problem is to get land for that is very difficult. We are trying for that already. There are some proposals. But if the private entrepreneurs are interested and they are ready to start, as a national highway authority will support them and we will help them. My suggestion is already we have already decided and making some roadside amenities in Kerala where we will allow people for handloom, handicrafts, Kerala food and all type of culture and everything. That can be a great thing for the Kerala because the foreign tourists and the Indian tourists will take the advantage of it and we will 100% we will support it. We have also made it mandatory to have a good baby bedding room at all said amenity sites, good toilets. And there will be retail outlet shops, particularly furniture, handicraft from Kerala, shopping centers, where locally manufactured products and MSMEs will get good market. We are ready for that. Only problem in Kerala is to get the land. If you can help us, we will develop that.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, as you know, MSMEs make the backbone of our economy. How can we make MSMEs account for 40% of the GDP as visualized by the Honorable Minister?
The Indian MSME industry contributes 30% to India's GDP and around 45% to overall exports. And we have around 11 crore people employed in MSME sectors. This is the great contribution for that. The Khadi and village industries have a turnover of around rupees 1,25,000 crores. We have special schemes for development of 124 aspirational districts, which are socially, economically, educationally backward. We are interested to develop industry, forest-based industry, particularly the agro-based industries in the rural agriculture and tribal area, which is socially, economically, educationally backward. We have invested heavily in the infrastructure sector because of good roads. Overall travel time has reduced, and this will reduce the migration of population to the cities. And people can start micro and small enterprises in rural areas and send their finished product to cities with a lesser logistic cost. We have to focus on the quality of the product and get special certificates and using e-commerce platform for increase the sales. If we can do this, then a lot of employers can be created in rural India who will give employment to the rural youth. Today, the need of the hour is to create new jobs in rural India. With good physical and digital connectivity and special focus on MSMEs, rural economy can be strengthened. I will request you, all of you, that we are giving permission to making ethanol from broken rice. Even we can make ethanol, bioethanol from rice straw. My suggestion is in Kerala, if you can use the broken rice for making bioethanol, now because of the flex engine, the Toyota, Hyundai, Suzuki, all companies and even scooter, two-wheeler like Bajaj, TVS and Hero also launching the flex engine where you can use 100% bioethanol. And now we have already successfully taken a research from Russia where the caloric value of ethanol will be the same as the petrol. So there will be no loss of mileage. So ethanol rate will be 62 rupees per liter and petrol is 122 rupees per liter. There is no pollution as far as ethanol is concerned. So my suggestion is to making ethanol. Government is allowing now making ethanol from broken rice. You should take the initiative in Kerala to start ethanol from broken rice. It can be a great opportunity for the farmers as far as it is the opportunity for the industry entrepreneurs to get more employment potential. It is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free, and indigenous. Ethanol is a green fuel, and that's the reason that we can even reduce the pollution in the Kerala.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the value-added suggestion. The Honorable Minister was talking about the climate change. Now, what are the green initiative the ministry is taking up in development of sustainable highways in the country?
While building infrastructure at faster rate, we are also taking utmost care of environment, and it is very important to be eco-sensitive. We prefer to develop greenfield project which is an innovative practice. It saves land cost, preserves ecology and environment, and brings socio-economic development of new areas which are rural, tribal, and backward. Tree plantation, water table management, animal under and overpasses are given special attention. Around 1.5 crore trees will be planted along the greenfield corridors. We are also encouraging for transplantation of the trees. We are implementing tree transplantation technology to save the existing old trees during highway construction and expansion work. In Kerala, 1.86 lakhs plant have been planted since 2016, in which 90,000 plants have been geotagged till date. The 16,000 plants have been approved for plantation during 22-23. The water harvesting stations are being set up every 500 meters along the greenfield corridors to recharge water tables. To ensure free movement of wildlife in the forest region, underpasses and overpasses for animals have been conceptualized for the first time in Asia. We are promoting the use of flash, iron slag, waste plastic, used rubber, demolition waste and recycled pavement materials. We are encouraging the operation of construction equipment on clean and green fuels such as ethanol, bio-CNG, LNG, electric and biodiesel. We have successfully implemented fast tag system at toll plaza, which contributed in saving fuel and reduction in associated carbon footprints. We are creating water reservoirs, particularly in drought-prone areas where excavated material are being utilized in the highway construction, and this is done under Amrut Sarovar scheme. I believe in the philosophy of make the running water walk, walking water stop, and stopped water percolate in the ground. मैं हिंदी में कहता हूं, दौड़ने वाले पानी को चलने के लिए लगाओ, चलने वाले पानी को रुकने के लिए लगाओ, और रुके हुए पानी को जमीन को पीने के लिए लगाओ. गांव का पानी गांव में, खेत का पानी खेत में, घर का पानी घर में. And we are doing a lot of lakes even in near Vidarbha, where we are facing the problem of farmer suicides. We have just constructed 36 laying in Akola, and where we have 10,000 acre of irrigation is already the university get the advantage from that, and 22 wells have recharged and giving a good socio-economic impact by irrigation. So these are the things where water should be reused for home needs also. And in my city in Nagpur also, we are making recycling of water, of sewage water by municipal corporation, and getting 325 crore rupees as a royalty that we are selling this water to for the power generation. So even in Mathura, we are making hybrid annuity project. The Triveni Engineering is the company, probably it is from the south, and their 90% sludge of Mathura, they are making the recycling of water, and that water is used by Indian Oil and giving 20 crore rupees every year charge for that. So these are the new innovations this where it can be useful for the country. I feel that even for Kerala, you can consider about it, and it is really a good thing which I feel that which is ecologically and environment point of view very much interested for the people by and large.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful initiative you are doing. And due to paucity of time, we are moving to the last question. India has a bad record of road accidents, and how can this be reduced?
It's a really a painful thing for me that India has the most fatalities in the world. Number one, road accidents put a heavy socio-economic burden on society and the nation as a whole. To curb this complex problem, our ministry is working on 4 E's of road safety, that is engineering, safer road, safer vehicle, enforcement, education, and emergency care services. We have initiated a landmark move by implementing the Motor Vehicle Amendment Act 2019. And this act has facilitated the implementation of higher penalties for traffic violations, notification of recall of defective vehicles, passing of Good Samaritan law, and creation of the National Road Safety Board to oversee the issue related to road safety. Central government has given all powers to state government to adopt best policies practices to be amended into their motor vehicle rules. In the federal system, it is a joint responsibility of all stakeholders to work for improvement in the road safety scenario. Now, roads are ensured with the installation of speed control measures, adequate signage, proper road marking, crash barriers, and delineators for safe traffic operations. The railway crossing are being replaced by ROBs and vehicular underpass. We are now making new scheme of 16,000 crore in the country for making ROB and RUB. There is a district road safety committee constituted under the chairmanship of the member of parliament of that area to promote road safety awareness and to mitigate concerning issues in their constituency. We also frame state support program of size rupees 7,270 crores supported by central government, World Bank and Asian Development Bank. We are soon rolling our Bharat NCAP program, which will be India's own vehicle safety rating system based on performance in crash test. We have mandated minimum of 6 airbags compulsory even in best model, and I am appealing for active participation and cooperation from all the stakeholders, general public, retired officers, senior citizens, NGOs and corporates, and automobile companies, schools, colleges, universities, doctors, police department, and media towards road safety mission. I will request you, there is a success story of Tamil Nadu that with the cooperation of World Bank, the Tamil Nadu government succeed to reduce the road accident and death by 50%. I will request you, the chamber, and to the particular the Chief Minister of Kerala and the state government, if they can use this Tamil Nadu model, World Bank and Tamil Nadu model for the road accidents and road safety, I feel that even if we will be succeed to save the life of the people in Kerala and reduce the number of accidents. It is the time that the social awareness regarding in this direction is very important. I feel that the people like you, your chamber can also help us for road safety. This is really a problem. I am very much painful. Still, everywhere in my ministry, there is a success story. But in this case, we are expecting too much. But before 24 end, we are trying to reduce the road accident death by 50%. It is a very, very difficult task. I will request you, all of you and the state government, that with the cooperation between the stakeholders, we have to reduce the deaths and accident, and that is the need of the country. We are losing 3% of GDP every year because of the accidents, and we are losing 1,50,000 deaths, and out of which 65% age is 18 to 34. It is very unfortunate and bad. I will request you that your cooperation also, your initiative also is very, very important. Even the people, NGOs, if you can take the initiative for road safety, it will be a really great thing. I will request all of you to please cooperate for this mission to save the life of the people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful lecture. And we really look forward to see you in person whenever you happen to be in Cochin. I would now request the Vice President of the Chamber, Mr. Veeramani, to say the vote of thanks.